forgive me a bit. It's always that razor edge moment because you wait for price to drop back, it doesn't, and it shoots. You hit the like there, and now I've just gone long, so I'm hoping it doesn't shoot back on me. So, right, what did I go long at? 55. Anyway, I'm going to just put the video on silent for a bit and see how this develops. Looks like I might have been sucked into a sucker's trade here. You see, price was just drawing back into this four bearish candle run down. Let's see if we can get a bounce back. See, thinking about it, I should have been getting out here. It's like I like to see price pop right through. But we'll see. I might have, yeah, I might be just holding on to hope. But this goes to show, you know, see price dropped back to here, popped, but didn't make a new high. So that is usually a warning sign that price is going to drop back. I took an 8 pip loss on that trade. And like I said, you know, losing, it's all part of winning. No, it won't surprise me. You get out of a trade, see, I got out there and now it's popping. I think if anything, this could be continuing down to here. See, again, we're around the 50. I'd quite like to see it pop back into here to go short, actually. You can see price is just drawn back, filled in some of this inefficiency here and gone again. You see, this was the mistake I made. I should have been focusing on this. You see, if you see, I should have seen price popping. I should have been getting out here. But now it would be quite nice to see price coming back in around the 50 line to go short. See, coming back in, closing the gap in on this. See, I'd quite like to see price pop back up into here now to take a short. Are we going to see it? Am I going to have the patience to wait for it? As you can see, it was a dumb trade to go long. But you see, the warning signs were there. If I'd followed my rules, you see, where I entered, price failed to pop up and make a new high. Price came back after failing to make a new high, went back up to my entry, and I was posting a chart on the Forex Factory. Oh man, I've got to stop doing that bullshit and concentrate on the trading. It's now, I need price to come back up into that yellow box to look for a short. See, it might not get up into here, it might just come up. See this green candle? That popped up, took some liquidity or something that was up here and dropped off. Price might only get back. See the inefficiency that's in there. Price might only get back up into here. Excuse me. We'll see if we get price back up into here. We could be looking at a short. You see the price has dropped down. There's inefficiencies in there, as you can see here. So you'd expect price to come back up into it. And we take these lines out because they're drawing my attention. Seeing price might only draw back to these lows into here. I mean, price will do what price will do. See, this is the difficult thing, is you see, instead of looking for the long here, I should have been looking at a continuation of a short, which again, it's easy in retrospect, in hindsight. The thing is though, never start chasing price, because the last thing I want to be doing is going short at the bottom. That's what people were doing up here, going long on the highs. You never chase price. I mean, I've been trading pullbacks, I think more or less since day one. I've never been comfortable chasing price. I've always got to look for price to give me something before I enter. And right now, if not this, then this looks like a good entry point, because there's an inefficiency there. See, that's been left behind. And I know you get ICT talking about his fair value gaps and all this bollocks, but this has been around for years. He didn't suddenly discover the fair value gap. It's just an inefficiency in price delivery, and you expect that inefficiency to get filled. Price has made a new low, so you expect price to come back and fill it in. When you don't get price coming back, it's because the efficiency's been taken and price is running and not allowing anybody who's long to have the chance to get out, and it just leaves that gap and it just runs fast, leaves everybody behind. It traps the buyers. See, people who are drawn into this, oh, it's going up, I've got to buy it. They get trapped. And now, anybody that was long above here and they haven't got out are trapped. Anyway, I'm going to mute the volume for a minute. There. You see these levels, they all have some significance. There's another one. Well, like I said, what I want to see is price push through this one. See, there's inefficiencies in here. I want to see it come back, fill this in, or preferably up to the 50 line, and then see about turning around. You see, when you get a breakthrough like this, you want to see it ideally on the very next candle. You want to see price draw back and then shoot off again. When it does this, you know, if this candle closes down here without returning here, then, you know, the next candle returns. You're not sure if this is being engulfed and price is turning around from this point. You've got to be careful of that. I like to see price return on this same candle. See, it hasn't even returned to fill in the bottom of this. It's just basically carried on going short. Basically what I'd be looking for, no, we've got 5 minutes before 9 o'clock, before I'd love to see price bounce back into here. Now I'm either looking for a short around here, or if price gets down into this box, which would be the ideal situation, because we've had price coming out of here, but price hasn't been back, and it's this 20 again that could be drawing price. See, price came back and it held above this box. But this, you know, could be a draw on price. Again, there could be something sitting below all these lows. You see, and it comes in and picks up right on top of that candle, within this candle. See, now price is shooting down. It'd be great now to see price. You see how price shot down from here. I'd love to see price shoot into here. It's speed now. If it's not going to come back and let me back in up here, I'd love to see it come down with momentum into this area. And like I say, you know, you follow ICT, and he's talking about you know, liquidity sitting under here and an order block. I mean, order blocks, all it is supply and demand. There's your 15-minute order block. There's probably something over here holding price up as well. But like I said, I mean, price is always being drawn somewhere. You know, there'll be something sitting here. There's got to be, if price is going to come back into this box, there's got to be something there for price to want to revisit. But what causes price to actually do that, I've no idea. Like I said, there's people who will give you their opinions on, and they'll be very convincing in giving you their opinions. But how do they know? I mean, the closest person I've seen to being able to explain price delivery is Chris Laurie. And I've only ever explored the freely available videos that are on YouTube and on his website. And I've not even gone into the paid, I've not paid any subscription to go into the paid content. But I mean, like I said, I've based a lot of my trading around what I've learned from Chris Laurie's videos, free videos, that God knows what you'd be learning if you actually paid for the course. But even even if you pay for the course, you've got to be able to connect with it. Because if you've got no connection with what he's trying to teach, then you'll never learn it. You've got to find someone you connect with. There, I'm going to leave this video there because there's no more action until we get down to the 12700 big round number, where I managed to get into another long trade. So anyway, I'll be back for that. See the inefficiencies that were here. See how price ran, never got back there. Price ran back up, filled the inefficiencies in, ran back down. Now price has come up. See, all this has been filled. So now price just drops through, finds a little bit of something bullish on top of this, just pushes price up. There's nothing up here for price to be drawn to, so it only comes here and then drops off. So price is now looking for the next zone of bullish liquidity, buyers. Because that's all price is doing. I mean, price is selling off, or it's just it might not even be that there's any sellers in the market. It might be that price has to come, it's searching for some buyers. It might just be now that whoever's in the market is finding it too expensive to buy, so they're waiting for it to drop back, become cheaper to buy. But that's just a supposition. I have no idea. It's an educated guess. See, price failed to come back. I mean, we might get it would be nice. See, I'm just looking for something that might let me into a short trade. See, even if we've got price drawing back into here. Again, see, it's underneath this zone. But we got a sudden pop up into here and then a bullish reaction in here somewhere. Ideal. And then, what are we on, 5 pips? So if I got in up here, say at 45, 35, 25, see, that takes me out just down here. I mean, I just look to take small bits out of a swing. Hopefully I can find somewhere to get in at the top of a swing, like here. You can get in at the top and you can make 20 pips. If you're getting in later, like if I, instead of getting into a buy here, I was getting into a sell, then you're moving into a lot more problems here. You see, price just moved straight up, turned around, came straight back down, because there was a lot of inefficiency in this move up. You see this, look at the efficiency within this move. There's a lot more efficiency within it. So price is going to struggle in a minute. See it now, we're coming through to the bottom of this zone. Now price is going to struggle to get through this area. And it's at this point the price might well start working back up, because it needs another load of something, liquidity, some extra sell, some extra umph to push it through here. See, push it through. See those last 3 candles, and that's where price is stalling. So the price might have to come up, load up with some more sell, or pick up something before it can then have another attempt and push through there. And then once it's down here, it might have to come up. See where you have buying, then suddenly it flips, and where they were buying, they'll then be selling. But all you can do is take an educated guess. And you've got to be comfortable with taking a loss, because there's no way on this planet that you're ever going to be able to not have losses. And if you're looking at a YouTuber who never takes a loss, then it's bullshit. But anyway, I really want to see price. I'd love to see price bounce from here into this zone. Look at it, beautiful. See how price is building a shelf here. There's efficiency within this area which coincides with these three candles here, these three down candles. See, if you believe the theory, then when you've got a down candle, see this last up candle here, people in the know were selling into it as it was going up. There were people actually selling up here. It was probably connected with something in the wicks here. But what? I don't know. Because basically what you want to be doing, unless you've got this, is following. I mean, what's price telling you right now? It's going down. So, you know, you want to be selling. But you've got to look for a sensible place to take a sell. And the sensible place for me is here or here. If I can't get that sell, like I said, and price continues down, even if we, get into this area and I start seeing this from here somewhere, then, I'll start looking to buy. But it doesn't look like it's going to let me into a short, does it? God, that long. I mean, this is how you can get suckered in. I mean, this is it. I mean, to a big extent, I'm still learning. I've been, like I said, I've been probably trading on and off for 13 years or so, and you never stop learning. I mean, there would be people who would say, what on earth were you doing going long here? And I mean, now it's fucking obvious, isn't it, why you're not going long? But at the time, like I said, there is the clues there. There's definitely the clues are there. Price, you see, failed to make off of this where I entered. price immediately turned around on me. It never went positive. There was no pop through the highs here. That should have been a warning sign. That really, why on earth I wasn't looking at the chart and getting out. Especially when you see price then stalling here, where at the entry. So, price just continued dropping off, but you live and learn. You've got to learn through experience. I mean, I was trading for 5 days last week and 4 days this week, and I think that's the longest. It is the longest consecutive time I've traded. I'm working full time, so normally the only times I get to look at the charts are from like 6 o'clock through until about 7:45, which today would have given me a winning trade. But it's that sort of time, from 6 through until 7:45, and from sort of 4-ish. Where's 4? From 4-ish through the evening. And you don't want to be trading after 7 o'clock ideally, do you? To be able to sit here, I know, people don't want to sit and watch charts all day. I do. I really enjoy it. I mean, people think I'm nuts. And this is it. When I have more time to trade, then definitely the best times for me is first thing, like the time I started, 6 o'clock through until about 11. I mean, today I'm still at 120. I've lost 8, but I'm still 12 pips up. The more you the more you watch the charts, the more you see, the more experience you gain. You see this price popped through here, came back, and it's taken off from here. See that candle there, came back to the underneath there. See, it's only microstructure, but look at that. Anybody that wanted to, which I've got a choice. I could have taken a trade in here, but for me, the value is back here. There's a lot more risky. You could take the trade. I mean, it was hanging around that area, never broke above it. Look, that little micro shelf there never got taken out. But just as likely, if you entered the trade, you could well have gone from there and just popped back up into here, and then you'd be thinking, well, why on earth did I take that trade? That you've got to put the probability on your side. And for me, the probability of going short from here is up here. And now look, we're getting down into this zone, and we're coming into it with speed. Look, see the inefficiencies that are building up. Price slowing down again. Coming into these wicks. Like I said, ideally I want price to pop through, pick something up around here, and we'll see it on the 1 minute chart, because you know there's still stuff, not that I'm sure of it, but there could well still be inefficiencies left up here that want to be filled. I mean, it'll get filled eventually at some point, you just can't guarantee when. So even if you pick up a trade down here at say 25, 35, 25, 35, 25, 35, 45. You see, if you can get in, if there is a long trade setting up here, you can get in at 25. I'm only going for 20 pips. 25, 35, yeah, my maths isn't that good. 25, getting out at 45, you see, I'll be getting out up here. The price, you know, it can't keep doing this. It can't keep dropping like this. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's been 4 red candles in a row. And this, look, from there, caused price to bounce all the way back up to here. I mean, all I'm looking now, if something does set up, I'm only looking for price to come back up into here, which, as we've seen, is a logical place for price to return to because of the inefficiencies that have built up around this area. Not that, you know, not that there's any guarantee that it will. It might well just decide, you know, sod what you think. I'm just going to push straight through here and head for 2600. But watch price closely. See how nice that was? The price came back into this shelf, look, and boom. See the inefficiencies there when price took off. Came back in, see the shelf? Filled in this inefficiency and then took off again. And you see that inefficiency, anybody that was still shorting, they're stuck. It never came back in here. So, you know, price might well come back in, fill this up. Look at that. Morning, Nathan. was my son who's been kindly helping me with the technology behind all of this. You can see now where price is stalling. Let's see the drop off from here, and then slows down. I mean, what I ideally want to see is a pop through. What have we got here? So there's a 20. If we can get a pop through that middle line. What happened at 20? There. I mean, it's fucking beautiful. Beautiful delivery. Boom, bang, bosh. Go. I really wanted to see price come back into the box. See the 25. So he's starting to build a micro shelf look. Like I said, what I ideally want to see is price coming through to here and then get a pop. But we might end up, and like I said, price might just run straight through this, but I doubt it. You can see price took off. You can see price came up to the, see there's more supply in here pushing price down. Price comes up to it, look. Price gets through it there. See, and then that wick acted. There was something in that wick that pushed price up. But price came up here, look. As soon as you see price closing above a level where price has reacted from, that's usually the sign. And it's like with this, a lot of the times when you want to see a price reverse, you're better off seeing it happen on the 15-minute time frame before you look at the 1 minute. Because you might see something acting on the 1 minute time frame, like here. There's something building up on a micro shelf. You might see price pop through, come back, react, and you think, getting long, and then it says sod you, and just comes down into here, takes your stop out, and then shoots off. Three, four, 5 bearish candles in a row, and there's 7 minutes left on that candle. See, we're getting a pop through the shelf. Oh. See, price could be reacting with these wicks. See, there might be enough, whatever price needs to go up, could be happening here. Might not need to go down to here. Certainly. Another micro level. As you can tell, I'm not doing this in a soundproof room. Come on, another pop down into here would be ideal. But price will do what price wants to do. You've got to anticipate where you expect a reaction and then look for it. And then, you know, if you're satisfied with what you see, you take the trade. And then, have you got room for price to deliver what you want it to deliver? I don't think there's any no, there's no red news. That always helps, of course, is before you actually start trading to check when if there is any red news. I had checked earlier in the week and saw there was no red news through the week, but it always pays to check. Yeah, now we're getting a burst. Is this price exhaustion? A little chestnut. Could be. So now I'm down into a zone which is ideal to look for reversals. So what you first got to establish is a low. What we then need is some microstructure or some structure to break. So there's that high of that candle there. So if we get price booming out of here, it's probably going to get caught up in here, which will bring it back. This is all supposing that what I'm just saying happens. Price will do what price will do. So it's a new 15-minute candle. What are we going to see? A new low for a stone. See now. Nice to see price come booming out of here. But that might not happen. See, price is reacting within this candle at the moment. Be nice not to see any more lows happening. So you come here and pop. But that's up to price. Ooh. That was swift. So you've got microstructure being formed here. So what you want to see is price not making any new lows below this point and breaking above here, and then we've got to be careful of what's been going on in here, because price will probably come up, if it's going to go up, come up and stall it in here. But I like seeing price doing this, hanging around at a level. It means that, there's balance being created, there's orders being transacted, and price is, being held. And then, if you get a level of balance, and you get price balance out, once, at the moment there's been no sellers in here, price drops down, and now it's starting to find a zone of opposite liquidity going on, so the price isn't falling as quickly, so there's there's people buying, there's buying pressure going on here, something's happening, the stock price just dropping, so something's building in here. And whichever side price will always go to the side of least liquidity. Is that right? Ooh. You see, whatever was there, if there's any buying going on here, there's no more of it left, so price pops through. So now it's looking for another level of buying. See, now it's popped through to the bottom of this candle. You see, price cannot keep up this level of inefficiency. And it's going to keep dropping until it finds something buying, buy orders. Something's going to have to come in to stop price from dropping. Otherwise, price will just keep dropping to zero, won't it? So there's got to be buying coming in here somewhere. But again, you've always got the contradiction to what you do. If you just chase price here, if I just chased price from there, look, 20 pips, but you don't do that, because how often do you see this happening? How often does price just drop like that? Not often. And if it's not here, it's going to pick up, like I said, liquidity from somewhere. There's something going to stop price from falling. Well, I heard, where that's going to be is purely guesswork. Well, it's an educated theory. You see, at the moment, prices come right through to the bottom of that zone. Come right through to the bottom. You've got a pretty big balls just to stand in front of this and just go long. I've never had that theory. You've got. This isn't brilliant supply here. Demand here. It's not a real bang and it's off. But there are people who'll just see price reacting, going, and buy or sell at that point. I've never been able to do that. So right now we've got an inefficiency in the price here. This could well carry on falling, because again, there's a lot of people out there who are seeing this. People saw price stalling here and they went long, and price does that. Anybody that was thinking of going long here is now stuffed. Were there anybody going long there, do you think? Would anybody be that stupid? Could go and check in on my Forex factory, I guess. Because right now, to get through structure, we've got to break through this point. see a bit more structure being made down here now, to be honest. This price has got to move a long way to break structure. I mean, the nearest high is there, and that's a long way for price to go. Like I said, maybe price doesn't have to. Maybe it's going to drop even lower. But you know, you could go to let's try a 4-hour chart. There. Where's price going to turn then? Because it's going to turn somewhere, but you tell me where. Is it going to happen on that in there? Is it going to happen in there? There? In here somewhere? I mean, I just don't know how people manage to trade, you know, out of this. I mean, the same things happen on this as happen on the shorter time frames. Price action is price action across all time frames. But I'd rather be trading a smaller time frame with smaller stops involved. Now we've got more structure. As long as this doesn't make a new low and we get a pop through here and then price come back into here and go. Wait, what's the chances? What's the chances of price popping up through here? Because that would be quite nice actually. It'd be nice to see price pop through here and then come back into here and then a bullish reaction and then we're off to the races. But so we're building microstructure in here again. See, price hasn't made a new low below this point. As long as it doesn't close below this point, but you know, I want to see price move out of here. Make a see what where is it? You see, this is what you want to see down here. You want to see price reacting, boom, 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 and then slowly bleed back. So again, I mean, like I said, I mean, this might just be another one of these and just through the bottom. And what we need to see is price building structure here, because it's, again, you know, we've got balance. There's an equal amount of buy orders and sell orders going on. Something's happening here. And whichever side is going to win out, whoever's got more orders, or the buy orders dry up and price drops through, or there's the sell orders dry up and price pops through, it's going to win out. Whoever's got the most orders at a level. That's my theory anyway. You know, and there again, you know, there might not be anything here. I know I was going to say for a fact, price can do what price will do, but it's very rare to see price just drop like that without some retracement. Because you imagine if price did this all the time, you just thought, there's two bearish candles in a row, just jump on and we'll just ride it down. Oh, look, there's a couple bullish candles up, we'll just hop on and ride it up. Doesn't work like that, does it? So this is what you get. Efficient price moves up, comes back. 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 And then you see that's where you get the transition from continuing going up to coming down. In there, that's what you get. So are we going to get, you see, we've established the low there. We've not had any close below that point. What time is it? 10 to 10. I mean, that's what I found yesterday interesting when New York opened. Price had been running down, and then you had that. I don't know whether that was New York wanting to get a bit more value rather than just entering here and getting as much value out of the short day as they could. I've no idea. But New York open pushed price up, and that was the maximum New York could get. So it was as much as New York could drag out of it, and they just kept going back to reload at this level. And I was long in here somewhere, which was stupid. So he never got into another short trade. I think I was posting something again, because there was a perfect entry short in here on the 1 minute. But there's a hell of a pressure building on this low. It's still holding. What's the price? We're in the 15 area. Hey, here we go. So I'm bloody still out of the short trade, because there's no value in going short from here, is there? I mean, yesterday where was it? When price was coming down, see, when price was coming down yesterday, from the low to the high, price didn't return to it there, but see that low to that high, price comes down, returns to it. There's a lot more efficiency going on in this move down. And then price came back up and filled this in. But this move down, see that low to that high, and price just shoots off. See, there's not even any return on this. There's no return. Price is just shooting down. There was not even an attempt. You see, from that low of that candle to the high of that candle, there's no return to fill it in. There's no return at all to fill it in. I mean, it's just... but you imagine now, anybody that was going long here and decided, oh, I'm going to put my stop 40 pips away. Well, you'd be stuffed now. This is why I just deal with small stops. Because then you can get out, rethink things. But this is just running away. Let's see if there is anything on the 15-minute chart now that might be drawing price. God. I don't know if there's anything. There has to be. See, this price has moved out, come back, filled it, and gone on. Whether there's any inefficiencies. See, we're price is here now. If there's no inefficiencies in here that price wants to fill and turn around, where are we? It's 70. Oh, 2700, yeah. We're getting to the whole number, so there could be market reaction there. There's the 80. So we might see price come down, take out the low. Something sitting underneath here. Although, you know, people say, oh, well, yeah. People who went long here have kept their stops underneath here. So there's a lot of liquidity sitting under here from people's stops who were buying up on this. Who in their right mind, after prices moved nearly 130 pips, are going to keep their stops here? Who in their right mind's doing that? Because that's what ICT's saying in a lot of his videos. Oh, there's what is it? Because this is buying, it's sell side liquidity sitting under here, or buy side, whatever it is. But who's the only thing that's sitting here is I don't know. Institutions, banks have got orders to be filled. They've set price up, and they've got more orders that they want filled at a better price. And whoever they're filling the orders for are happy to get in at 127, around the 127 area, or 127 area. So they'll bring price back, load up with a load more orders as all these get offloaded. So all these sell orders now are pushing back down to 27, and then they hit a load of buy orders that are sitting here and then shoot up. But I got this wrong, didn't I? That's no longer needed. Although it might react with price on the way up. But now you see, price might react underneath this. There might be something sat under here that will react with price. But who knows? I mean, you'll have to go. I mean, you might get one candle like that, a news event, which pushes price a long way. But even this move up, look, there was efficiencies on the way up. There was still some left, but there was at least some fill. This push down, there's been absolutely no fill. Price hasn't come back and filled anything. See, when was this? This is going back. See, here we had a massive move up. This is a news driven. Yeah, this is FOMC on the 13th, and it pushed price up. And you can see price never came back and filled any of this inefficiency in. But you can go back. I mean, I've traded the pound dollar. That's been the main pair that I've traded, that I know it pretty well. And I don't remember seeing price action like that on a 15-minute chart. For I don't think I've ever seen it. What have we had? One. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7th candle. And there's 2 minutes left on that one. And we are getting some stalling at 2700. I don't think I've seen price go like that with no drawback at all. But there's nothing here. There's no buying at all around here. That price will just keep falling and falling until it finds a load of buy orders, or somebody's prepared to think, price is getting, there's value in buying now, and the people who are selling are thinking there's no value in me continue to sell. See, up here, see that on yesterday, I have thought about just keeping the sell trade going, because price hadn't been up at this level. See, the 28 level, price hadn't been up here since August. Well, in fact, that high. Yeah, since August this year. I almost held the trade. So where's price going to stop then? Anybody have any idea? You takes your choice and pays your money on this. Which level is going to hold price? Because you'll get these people who will say, oh yeah, it was obviously going to stop at that. It was obviously going to stop at that level, wasn't it? Because what? It was hitting the top of this wick. Yeah, so it was just pulling into this bullish order block. It got hit multiple times through here. So what's causing price to drop from here? Because you don't see it there. You do see it there. And it's like this. You'll see price turning on here before you see it on here. I haven't got a clue where. Sometimes like there. See, there's an order block, but what is that? That's quite a lot of pips. And that did hold price. But what's going to hold price here? Is it that wick? That wick? Is it going to come down there? Who knows? But if I look at this, and price, breaks up price now, the bullish candle engulfs that candle, I can start thinking, looks like price, and we're at the 2700. I'm thinking, yeah, price looks like it could be turning around. But I can't, that's me. Maybe there's other people out there who can. Price got to that precise level at that 28. I know price will make these big swings. Well, that one's come up to 37. See around the 20s. The round number. I've turned it there. See around 50. Is it? No, 70. Who knows? I can see, now we're getting reaction, look. So it looks like we've hit an area that wants to buy. You know, we've hit a level of buying, I take it. Because all this isn't all, it's not all sell orders. Got the television on for 4 hours, Jesus. Because I connect all my stuff to an iMac Mini and run it through the television with a separate screen, although by the looks of it I need another screen. So now we'll see how price reacts. And it might be just reacting off of the low here. It'd be nice to see price come back in here and we get a bullish reaction. Because God, look at the inefficiency in that. Let's see. And there again, it might never come back here and just go boom all the way up here, hit something here and then come all the way back down again. Who knows? Anyway, I'll leave you in peace. See the reaction we're getting off the wicks. Here, look. See, for price to get through that, it's probably going to have to draw back. See, there's inefficiencies there. Price is coming back. Is it going to react off of that candle? Or is it going to come back, react off of something there? See this candle, that little 1 minute candle there. I mean, if this is going up, then when that candle was coming down, there was buying going on into this candle. So that could push price up. If price is going to go up from here, when this was coming down, there were people buying, you know, people who knew what was happening we're buying into that candle, and so price will never come back below this if price is going to go up. So he's having to think about this, about getting through here. There's people in the know. If if a candle's coming down and they want to go up, they're going to be buying the shit out of this candle. They're going to be buying the doodah out of this candle. But if price is going to go up, I mean, at the moment we're getting a reversal on this candle, but it's a reversal until it's not a reversal. I've got another 5 minutes on that candle. See, so is price going to turn around on this? Ooh, I'm liking this. See that? See, that reaction is just coming off of that little 1 minute candle. So now I want to get long. See, I'm looking for price. See, I can't just buy it. It's my psychology. I can't just buy the high of that candle. I want it to give me something. And this is how I end up missing out on good trades. Waiting for something to give me something that's never going to be given. out because it's coming up. It's hitting into the bottom of those wicks on the 15-minute chart there. Now, what I would like to get is 27.10 out of this. Is it 12.7, 12.3? I would need it. I'd like to see it come back, give me something before I got in, because there's the micro shelf on the 1 minute just above, and I can see price reacting off of that. Yeah, I can see price reacting off of this and drawing back. But what I want to see, I wanted to get in at 10. Because this has been a good reaction off of this candle. You know, these wicks here are going to be something for price to have to work through if it's going to go up. It might just get up here and capitulate and just carry on dropping. But if I go quiet, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for price to come back to 10. I like that number. So if it goes quiet, that's what I'm doing. Well, I got in 091, but see how price was reacting off of that shelf. I need to see price fucking react here. Yeah, it'd be nice to see price starting to. I need to see a new high come in, otherwise this isn't going anywhere. Right, I'm just going to put the sound on silent for a minute. I'm going to make myself another cup of tea. Right, been and bought, made myself a cup of tea. You see, this was price reacting off of this micro shelf here. Coming down, you see now this candle, this bearish candle is holding price. And, you know, I'm just, well, I'm hoping now that price can build out of this area. See, now we've got this bearish candle. See, this initial push up was off of this bearish candle here. Hit the micro shelf, which coincides with these wicks within these lines, these two parallel lines here. Push price down. Now price is reacting off of this candle, like I said. Now if price is going to go up, we'll probably see price starting to build some efficiency into the price action. See now, I want to see price reacting off of this candle, because if it doesn't, then this trade might well be in the proverbial. See, price reacts, goes up, reacts. Now I'm hoping we need to start seeing new highs now. See, I need price to get through there. And ultimately, of course, get through here. But if we can build efficient price action out of here, I need to see price pop. See, now this is the next area that I'm hoping, you know, price keeps going, making new highs, it'll pop back. You see, price moves up, comes back, moves up, comes back. But I need to keep seeing positive pops in price. I don't want to see that. See, price now has to get above this low. This high. So that's what I need to see price popping on. I need to see price slowly walking up the chart. See when price, so I was expecting to see a pop from here, and of course, you know, the pop was more than I was expecting. I was looking at getting in at 10. I managed to get in at 9.1. You see, that's that was that reaction off of this. Luckily, this candle, this bearish candle, which, you know, people in the know who know there's stuff going on here, were buying into that candle. I mean, if you study, like I said, Chris Laurie's video there, that's what I want to see. I want to see, but no, I need to see price pop. Yeah, come on, keep popping. See, now I need to see price pop through here. See, now, you know, after this initial push down, I want to see this to be exhausted. Whatever was happening here to push price down, I want to see exhaustion now, and that's what I'm starting to see. See, price reacted off this point, came down, and now it starts slowly, although now we're getting inefficient. But now you see, hopefully this is trapping short sellers. People who are still selling here saw this, started selling, and now price is popping up, and they're thinking, oh shit, and they're stuck. If they sold down here, and price has popped up here, and now what I want to see is price not come back here anymore. I want to see price carry on popping, and then anybody that was selling here is going to be trapped. See, once price gets through, now we might get price coming back, test this high, and I'm hoping it doesn't go any lower, because then you're going to have people who are selling here, they're going to be trapped. I know I'm repeating myself. See, we're getting priced now. Oh, excuse me. I'll have to edit that out in the editing. 10:38. What have we got? We've got 7 more minutes before we get another. Before this candle closes. Then if this candle can close above this, see what I'm hoping to see now is price holding above here. I want to see price keep popping. See now we've got another micro shelf. See, there's a little micro shelf here that's holding price. But what I want to see is that wick to hold. I don't want to see price breaking below the low of this candle. And then anybody that was selling in here are trapped. I mean, worst case scenario, price is going to bleed. You see, this inefficiency in price here. In theory, you could see price coming back to fill this in, which wouldn't be good for me right now. See, now we've got this candle, this area. Got this area. See, price is stalling at this micro shelf here. That we could well see price come back in, fill this in, and then it's going to need to come back here, pick up more whatever it needs to get the pop out of there, and then you see the next area of difficulty is going to be there. See, there's the next area where it's. You see, once it starts and it pops, and all this is originated, look, from the big round number. Yeah, you see, all I needed was the fucking balls to just go long on that. That's all I needed. Bigger kahunas. See, prices having to, there's inefficiency there, look. So like I said, price in theory could come back here. The last thing I want to see now is price coming back here. See the inefficiency here still. This is ultimately, I think, where price could end up, is coming back to test the inefficiencies that are still in the market here. See, it came back, tested in here, but it hasn't been back into here. I need to see another pop. See, this is holding price. Just a little microstructure like that, look, and it's pushing price. And like I say, if this is going to, I'm hoping this has been the trap sellers. This push down was the trap extra. Like I've said, I keep repeating myself, but this push down was there to trap sellers. Now I'm hoping, beyond hope, that we get a push out of here. Come on, I need to see another pop. So it might come down to here. See, there's a little microstructure just in there. I need to see price pop. You see, I mean, with this stuff, I mean, all this, it just comes through watching price. So you just got to keep watching it. You see, a price is just reacting off of that. See, now I need to see price popping again to get up and through this level. See, there's something happening on there. Because if this doesn't pop, you know, and make if it stalls there and then starts breaking down through here, I've got to get out. Because, you know, price might come down here and turn around. It might have to come back and test this area. But do I want to take that risk? Like I said, I want to see price now make a new high, take me up, take my profit. So I need to see another pop through there. There we go. Come on, baby. So now we've got another micro area, structure area in here. Just on that candle. See, price pops up. See, price pops up. There's a little microstructure. Price pops, bleeds back, pops. We're not getting the pop I want. Come on, I just need that amount more. Like I said, price might have to come back in here now if it doesn't pop. And it's got this, you see, there's this area. So the price can't, if it can't pop, it's going to have to come back and pick up something else from here. So you might take it off of there. I mean, this is the thing, when I'm trying to just draw charts and draw lines and stuff, it just gets really confusing. But I'm hoping that what I'm doing here now is a lot clearer. You see, it's just little things like this. See, prices now, it's just stalling. This is all it's holding price. Once price gets through there, next area, this could well pop up to here. And what number's that? 35. And there again, it might not. It might just turn around and go all the way back. I mean, you know, you just got to follow price. Price does what price does. All you're doing with this is just trying to put probability on your side. You see, this is still holding price. It's just a little micro bit. Like I said, if price can't work it through it, if it can't pop, it'll have to bleed back. And then I'm hoping see, this little microstructure area here was holding price. Price popped through that. See, prices pop through this level, and there's this bar here. I'm hoping if price comes back, it'll hold within this, just within that area there, and we'll have the same reaction as we got from here. But you see, just that little bit is just holding price. And if price, like I said, if price can't do it, it's going to come back. But if it just keeps falling, I've got to get out. Yeah. See, you've got to predict what price is going to do. There, it's fallen back into this microstructure. Like I said, I'm hoping that area there holds. If that doesn't hold, then this has got to hold. If he starts coming through here, then I'm fucked. I'll have to bleep that one out. So now I want to see price. If price pops through here, then there could be some reaction at the 30, and it'll come back in here. But it's got to pop through. If it doesn't pop through, then it's not going anywhere. This will be it. Munching away on shortbread, very nice. Come on, and I need to see price pop. See again on the 15-minute chart, look, there's these areas. The price now has to work its way through. And again, price might never, well, not for a long time, get back up and fill these inefficiencies in. Price might get up here somewhere at this sort of level and then turn round. This is why I only go for 20 pips at the most. Because just getting 20 pips is stressful enough, at least for me. See, price still can't get that final push. Now, you know, you can see that this isn't. This, you know, it's not 1 minute noise. There's stuff happening on a microstructural level that's affecting price. That wasn't stressful, was it? See, now prices pop through there. You see, we've got all these microstructures in here. You see, we've still got inefficiencies in price here. But now price is having to work its way through all of this. And it might not need to get back to this point. It might well get back up here. Because now, the next trade I'll be taking, if I take anything, because I'm getting stressed, is if price gets back in here. What did I get at 29.1? Yeah. Well, I think that's it for today. I think, hopefully what I've been showing here is going to help someone, and they'll get a better idea of what I'm actually doing. Because, I mean, this was classic. I mean, you could see this microstructure. Price got pushed down. A lot of people were selling. And I must admit, I didn't know. I mean, I had a good feeling that price was going to go up from here, because you had the 2700 big number. And then when price started moving out of here, I'm just glad. See that 1 minute candle held. If that hadn't have held and price had come down, more than likely it would have taken me out, and price would have been looking for another level to go long from. But luckily, once this microstructure started building efficiency, it started building efficiency out of here up into here, and then this push here was the one that trapped the sellers. Once price did this, then I knew I wasn't going to, after this move up, I knew I wasn't going to have a losing trade. It was going to be break even at worst. When price is down here, if this had continued going down, then more than likely it would have been a losing trade. But it's a matter of choosing the levels. You see here I had the big round number on my side. And you get some momentum in comparison to the rest of what's happening. This was a lot of momentum here compared with what's happened coming down. And with the 2700, big round number, was giving me confidence to take the long. Anyway, I've waffled on enough. I'm going to stop trading now. Hopefully I'll be able to edit all of this into something that makes sense. But I mean, here again you can see price is coming down. Price moves, price makes new highs, price bleeds back, and then it will keep doing that. Anyway, we'll see you again. Bye.